numbers are important in an election, but how important are our numbers in generating ideas that offer solutions to problems of potholes, problems of food insecurity, problems of gender-based violence, problems of child marriages, all these things that now affect us. Problems of a police that's supposed to protect the people which comes to attack the people. So it's premature, and I would be going beyond my mandate, because what my 12 colleagues mandated me to do was to come and share with you the outcome of our work over 3.5 days in Cape Town. And the outcome of our work is captured in 2 lines in this. We commit ourselves to work together. We commit ourselves to have agreed by the end of this year on how we are going to work together and what we are going to work together on. When you get a chance to look at this statement, it's a very short, precise statement. Our meeting in Cape Town was to explore the prospects of our working together to solve the problems that we are all facing. It did not deal with any particular area of cooperation. That's why we are making the undertaking that before the end of this year, we will have engaged each other sufficiently to emerge with a framework that will enable us to manage our cooperation and our relationship in all the areas that would enable us to work towards the Zimbabwe that we all want. So that I know that 15 parties meet under the auspices of NERA literally every week here in Harare and other parts of Zimbabwe, and there is no contest about who convenes them. I can confirm to you, because I participate there, 6 currently, soon to be 7 parties meet every second week here in Harare and other parts of Zimbabwe under the auspices of code, and there is no contest about who convenes. So there are 2 groupings of political organizations that have been working together throughout 2016. One is NERA, the other one is code. We gathered here to share information about a gathering of 13 political parties that spent 4 days together. Whether you will call it a coalition. What do I see? Before the end of this year, I see 13 political parties, maybe plus others, coming to the people of Zimbabwe with an agreement to work together. Firstly, a structure through which this document says the modalities by which we will be working together, that we will deliver to you. And at the very least, a listing of the issues, the areas, the subjects on which we will be working together. We're making an undertaking that before December 31, 2016, we will have agreed on that. Now, whether you will call that a coalition, I leave it to your judgment and your determination and vocabulary.
Working together, that's no doubt. That there's no one single person who is disagreeing with that. And all this, what we are doing, is evidence of that realization. When you see 13 people gather together, coming out with an agreement, then there's now appetite for agreement. So I think we have now moved beyond the question whether we want to work together or we don't want to work together. It might be differences in when people say when, how, and things like that, and there's a commitment to resolve that so that we come out with an agreed framework. Then I think some of these things, the big and the small terminologies that are being used, it's only to do with some perceptions that people will be trying to drive. But basically it's that whether big or small, we are all not big enough to defeat Zanu-PF. So to me, it does not matter how big you are, but the bottom line is you are not big enough. Therefore, there is need to come together.
These and other stories, visit our website www.263chat.com. Follow us on Twitter @263chat and like our Facebook page 263 chat.